Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is another situation battles stage. Or round words. This being the Winds of Jaburo on the Titan side as the Marasai, which is technically Jared. I heard that apparently they buffed the Titan side of this since last weekend, and I think it shows. At any rate, I had a particularly good round in the Marasai, so we'll see, how that plays out in the long run. But yeah, it was, like I said, good round, and got that kill. And I'll have to send sorry because, yeah, knocked somebody over. But of course, this is, one of the things when you stun something, everybody just kind of moves in and, have a very strong chance of tripping each other. And, since I wanted to get a recording of the post-buff version of this, I I think, get a little greedy at times with my going for kills. But, yeah, as you can see, Marasai's Vulcans are pretty good. Probably the only Vulcans on the Titan side that are, but not counting the Gatling on the Goof flight type. That's pretty good as well. I had a round. I did not have a rind. I usually, cut that off of the cantaloupe or whatever. But I had a round. That's the word, round, where I was the Goof flight type. First time I'd gotten to use it, and yeah, the finger Gatling's very good, but also I did not. The round was not nearly good enough to save, so that that has just gone away. Right now, 3407 to 300 with 6 minutes remaining. That's not bad. In fact, that's really good. But yeah, that just means at this point we've won the first couple of wipes. There is a long way to go, and as I recall, enemy team does, make a decent comeback. That's kind of a given because I don't think I don't think I'd end up posting this if their points wound up being 300 for the entire duration of the round. Excuse me, 400. They captured more points. I bet they've captured all the points. Yes, they have. You can see them on screen now. Or could, but then I changed directions a little bit. Right now, just trying to do damage and get away. So, and yeah, I have gotten away. I did some damage. That's good. And there's the Nemo again. I managed to heavy stagger it. I will leave that up to the Hyzak and go after the next thing, or die because, again, I think I mentioned in my Rick DS video, the Vulcans are really good for just feeling people out when they're hiding in the brush, and you can just, finish them off very easily, especially because almost everything on the AUG side has really good Vulcans. Oh, excuse me, they didn't get all the points. We still have one. Well, apparently that is all we will need for the moment, so missed that shot. Yeah, and I'm, I can use my Vulcans to kind of feel things out as well, since mine are decent. But yeah, and then I noticed there were like 4 people there and no allies in front of me, and it was time to pull back and stick with the group, because, yeah, I don't want to be the closest person to a group of 4 enemies, because I will die. Like, that goof just died because it was like right up in the middle of the air in front of 4 people with Vulcans who could just, shoot it down. And there is a kill for me. And there's the Nemo again. I wound up fighting that quite a bit this round, and yeah, it's it's a lower cost than the Marasai, I'm pretty sure, if so, or they're comparable. I'm not sure which. So yeah, not 400. Yeah, so Marasai is probably 400 or 450 as well. So yeah, it's not too hard to shoot that down. Hyakushiki, I wanted to get that. Okay, I got the kill. I wanted to hit its feet since I was lined up with the Sea Serpent, because melee defense is the level 1 Hyakushiki's biggest weakness. And if I can deprive it of feet, that, that gives us a lot more of an edge. Instead, I deprived it of alive, and that's even more of an edge, so I'll take it. Last few Vulcans, I was going to fire at this Rick DS, and I probably will ultimately. Or I'll just walk up and stab it, which works too. But yeah, 7439 to 3984. Enemy team is doing better, so again, I prefer that for rounds I run. So just one of those things. I You know, you've seen me even run losing rounds if they ended up looking good. So that's just kind of how I operate. And explode. I also explode. But okay, yep, Mark II got me again. That seems to be a fairly natural consequence of that matchup. But let's see, 240 something left. We still have a 2,500 point lead. And I'm going to jump back in a second and figure out where I'm going. I think I'm probably going to... Okay, yeah. I'm going to jump in at C and see if we can help number 1 here. Because, yeah, there's a big mess of enemies here. And, yeah, because of the shrubbery, everybody's kind of missing each other to a small degree. And because... Rick DSs are a little bit too concerned about what is right in front of them. Well, that's logical, but also if they're not using their Vulcans to figure out where everybody else is, it gives us a chance to surround them. Like this. And that. And there's another kill. Yeah, 10,421 to 5,107. A couple of minutes left. And somebody just came in on their own. I think it's the Nemo again. Kinda, yeah, like I said, Nemo was really, just in the wrong place at the wrong time repeatedly. And, let's see. That's right, yeah, I accidentally very much annoyed this, person because they're trying to step on the pilot, and I just ultimately, killed them so that we could be done with that. And apparently they didn't like that, but, well, the penalty for, stabbing me for that was Rick DS walked up and shot them in the back. So, and I am going to get in the water because everyone is spawning in, and it's time I was gone. But yeah, I did manage to do about 2/3 of the Rick DS's health in one combo. And the Mark II has got me now. Mark II and at least one Rick DS. Kind of want to try and kill the Mark II on my way out, but, if I can't, I can't. I'd rather survive. But I'm not going to do either, so yeah. Oh well. I did manage to hold off 3 people for about, 20 seconds maybe? Something like that. It's definitely, I've definitely done worse. But, yeah, 20-some seconds left. I will get 1 spawn in, and that will, and whatever I can do in that last, 10 seconds will be what I do. Let's see what I do. I think probably I'm just going to rush up and probably Vulcan something so I get some kind of damage in at the last second, because that's about all I got left. Or bounce off the person trying to kill that Rick DS. Not sure if it was number 4 again, but that would be kind of funny if it was. But yeah, it was a good round. We got it. And yeah, I did really well. 4563 out of 11,000, 139,000 damage. And basically sent an apology praise to number 4 because I did not mean to hassle them. 8-3, so... and yeah, I got the Rick DS directive, though I've had that forever, of course. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So if they're setting this up so that they're testing out the situation battles for 2 weeks and then eventually we'll get a pool of the, carefully tested and evaluated situation battles that we can enter into at random like it was in GBO1, that would actually be pretty great, I think. I'd like to see that. So, fingers crossed that these all become available, en masse once they've, worked everything out to their satisfaction.